Hi, hello. So we are going to present our uh, security in web application now. So this is I am Yoga Raj. So my friend Kaviyasan. So we are going to explain about the elements in attack database servers and vulnerabilities in web app server injection, and then main goals of mitigation SQL injection, and then SQ steps in the OS framework implementation, testing on web servers, and then mitigation of hackers SQL injection attack, and then last best practice to ensure the web application are safe or secure. So first, I'm going to explain about the element in the attacks database server. So first, I'm going to tell about the unauthorized access. So unauthorized access when attacker gain access to the database without proper permission that they can steal or alter data. So and then SQL injection. SQL injection when the attacker insert malicious SQL queries into input fields to manipulate the database, potentially gaining access to sensitive data information. So then data breaches. Data breach occurs when attackers steal sensitive information stored in a database like personal details or financial records. Then last, malware. So attacker might install malicious software on the server that compromise the database, leading to data theft or corruption. So this is SQL injections. Attackers input malicious SQL commands into the input the fields, and which allows them to manipulate the database and potential access or delete sensitive data. So comment injection. So attacker tricks the server into execution system level commands by injecting malicious code through user input field, which can compromise the entire server on its data. So improper validation of user input. So when a web application does not properly sanitize user inputs, attackers can inject malicious SQL commands into field like search box or login forms. These allow them to manipulate database queries. So when goal apa?
Okay, so hi. So now I will explain about the main goal of mitigation of SQL injection. So the main goal is SQL injection is to prevent unauthorized person to inject malicious SQL command to application. By doing this, many organizations can protect the data from being stolen or altered. So from this, the integrity of a web application is protected. Okay, so next I'm going to explain about five SSQL steps in the OS framework in penetration testing on web servers. So the first one is data collection. So from here we can see data gathering. In the first step, which is data collection, tools like Whois and SSL scan are used to collect data about the target, such as domain information, SSL certificate, and open port. This is the initial phase to understand the web server's environment. Next is penetration testing. So in penetration testing, we will use using tools to analyze. The second step, tools like Nmap will be used to scan the open port and check the possible vulnerabilities. And the third one will be scanning. In the analysis phase, vulnerability scanning will happen using applications such as OFZAP to identify the vulnerabilities. The fourth one will be identifying vulnerabilities and exploitation. Vulnerabilities will be identified to assess the potential risk. And the last one will be for reporting and mitigation. The result will be reporting and documented, including vulnerabilities and the risk. Updates to improve, such as installing WAF, also will happen to fix the vulnerabilities. So these are the five SSQL steps for OS. And next, I'll explain about the mitigation of hacker in SQL injection attack. So implementing a framework for secure software design is an efficient way, but some groups of security experts have different perspective, which makes developing secure software difficult. Network administrators concentrate on the use of firewalls, intrusion detection system and management system, whereas software engineers frequently concentrate on aspects of code quality with an eye towards security. The concept of security may be abstracted by software developers from design or architectural principles. Then we will see the best practice to ensure web applications to safe and secure. To ensure web applications are safe and secure, it's important to follow best practices. Okay, the first one will be implementing strong authentication and authorization to measure to control user access, so that strong authentication and authorization will control who are accessing who is the user. Okay, the next will be sensitive data should be always be encrypted. So the encryption will be the second best practice, and third one will be proper session management, including secure cookies and session timeout can help prevent session hijacking. So next one will be regularly updating software and libraries. It's crucial to avoid vulnerabilities, while error handling should limit the information exposed to users. Okay, the final one will be vulnerability scans and penetration tests. It's a key to identifying and fixing issues before they can be exploited by the hackers. So that's all from us. Thank you. Thank you, one.